Good morning, and welcome to Morning Rips. This show is intended for mature audiences only. We may discuss and consume cannabis in accordance with local laws, and all views shared are for entertainment and informational purposes only. This program may contain adult language, strong opinions, and content not suitable for all listeners. Viewer discretion is advised. Some segments may include commentary on or clips from third-party content. All such material is used under fair use for purposes such as commentary, criticism, and education. By tuning in, you acknowledge that you are of legal age in your jurisdiction and choose to listen at your own discretion. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're listening, wherever you're listening, whoever is listening. Welcome to another episode of Morning Motherfucking Rips. And today I am here joined by the one great, the elusive, the painful Kobalis. And I am your host, Clean Sanchez.
Emphasis on painful.
Yeah. Well, how's everybody feeling today? Thank you guys for hanging out with us this morning. It's a wonderful Wednesday morning and it's a heat wave out there and we're trying to live. Good news for you.
What's that?
We got the car back yesterday.
You got it back.
Yeah. So remember I was telling you how the mechanic was like the guy who was like responsible for, kind of fucking up the car.
Yeah.
So when we gave him back the car yesterday, good morning. When we when the mechanic called my wife, he said that the whole bottom of the car was rusted and that it's not his problem. But how are you going to do my brakes several times and not tell me that?
Yeah, so we could address that fucking problem.
Not only was my brake line broken, so that could have been the only scene that we ever filmed for Couriers because I could have died literally on that highway because the brake line broke as I was driving, as my wife was driving. The leak went the leak and then a whole bunch of rust. So he was trying to tell us that it wasn't his problem. Well, guess what? If it wasn't his problem, why'd he do it for free then? So yeah. I'm just saying, so we got our car back yesterday and it's all fixed and tidied up now. So it just like...
So wait, you replaced the rusted shit?
They replaced the rusted shit with their money. You're paying them, so it is technically... Exactly. Yeah. It's just, how do you go fix my brakes, right? Mm-hmm. And you say nothing about my brake line deteriorating or any of the rust that's under on my car. That shit doesn't happen in 2-3 months. That shit doesn't happen from snow. It takes years for that to happen. Not their problem. You're paying them. So it is their fucking problem. So it became their problem. So they fixed it. So now we have our car back. So
at least they addressed it. It's done. So yeah, good shit, man. Because that was a scary message to get that day. Where you told me, yo, our car broke down. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, the worst part about this whole situation is that the brake lines were cut. The brake lines were fucking broken. Like there's a realization here that if my wife was driving the 70 miles, we wouldn't have been able to stop, and you would have not gotten a phone call that day at all.
Yeah, that's not what happened though.
Yeah, so trying to put that into perspective for a minute. So, I mean that is some shit, but it is what it is, And you didn't have to spend a penny, but that was very unprofessional for them to say. Yeah, and the guy kept on giving me a guilt trip that his fucking father was dying. Okay.
That has nothing to do with the service you're providing, asshole.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
service. I'm your customer.
I'm sorry about your father. Get one of your people to fix my shit. You fucked it up. You're gonna fix it, and if not, we're gonna sue the fuck out of you because my life was in danger. So
absolutely.
Thank God the kids weren't in the car, or else it would have been a whole different conversation.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? So.
I can only imagine. And again, thankfully, it did not go down that way.
Yep.
Shit.
Yep. So Conor McGregor is feeling a lot better. The demons are out of him. He celebrated his birthday, so don't need to worry about him or anything like that.
Oh. We weren't worried about him. He wasn't dying. He just pulled something, bro.
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God.
So you want to know something? Okay. So funny enough, Lokita, my wife actually went off on them and had pretty much like gave a breakdown of pretty much saying like, well, you did the breaks, you didn't see. Yeah, I can't even get into what my wife said.
I could hear Frenchie going off in my head. Like that's how like vivid it is.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Wow.
Fucked up.
16 million for 69 seconds. Yeah, that's what happens. I mean, but you want to know something? It could be worse, right? He could have never showed up at all, and that would have been even funnier. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it always is. So,
brother,
today I'm going to be releasing another screenshot from Couriers. So look out for that today. That's that. So we're gonna be putting that out there. I'm very excited for you guys to see that. Honestly, I truly am. I'm hoping that the weather is nice. Maybe we could come back on I'm hoping that we could come back on Saturday or Sunday. We'll talk about that later, and we could get in with the first half of the film and stuff like that. But I am so excited. I've even gotten some messages from certain people who are independent filmmakers that I know of, people that I was in the army with, people I went to school with, people in my family, and they're all very excited to see the evolution of this story come out. Saturday's a no-go. All right, too easy. And we'll try for Sunday if it's not too hot. But man, very excited. The next shoot's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a long one. We'll probably be doing it for about 2-3 hours. But it's one that has to be done, and then it'll get the filming process so much faster. But really good stuff. I was just watching I just took a little like free class the other day on like film shots and like the differences between them, and I was practicing them up a little bit. Is the trailer? The teaser will be out August 1st. The teaser will be out on August 1st. So look out for that. So let's get some gaming out of the way real quick. So there is major hype coming into Once Human right now. And I didn't realize how hyped they're making this out to be and how much work they're putting into this console release, right? I'm actually, this is the first time the camera goes off. That's number one. I'm keeping track. And we've actually been super lucky to have been sponsored by Once Human at one point, not too long ago.
I remember, yeah. But
holy shit, there is. I mean, I don't know why Screen Rant's calling it an Xbox game, but there was a big article that came out that broke down that this new 100+ hour open game is over twice the size of Skyrim. What's going on, Dom? And I did not realize that it is bigger than Skyrim, the map in this game.
Really?
Yeah. Now, I'm going to show you something. Yeah, I'm going to show you something.
Fucking big.
Yeah, this is something that I didn't even realize, because when I was playing the game, it was still in beta, early access and stuff like that. I guess all that has changed.
Yo.
So look at this fucking map. And yes, this is the full map. But in certain scenarios, they're locked, right?
Okay.
Oh my God, how do I hide all this? There we go.
Jesus.
This is the whole map right here. So when you do a certain scenario, so you see all this with these islands here, that's new. I've never seen that before.
Uh-huh.
That's for the new update. But this section here is usually the section that's unlocked when you do the regular Manibus. Then you have the winter map up here. You have the volcano map up here. Oh, come on. You know, and then you have this weird section down here, which I haven't even gone there yet, but you see how big this map is. This is a large fucking map. Now, each section is important too, right? Because if you're in the cold section, you need to have cold weather gear. Yes, you need cold weather gear. If you're in the volcano section, you need hot weather gear.
To be fully naked, yeah.
Yeah. You know, so there are different sections on this map, but again, I didn't realize how heavy they're doing this marketing right now, man. And I'm actually kind of excited to see this evolution, to see this new era, because they're going into this new HD mode that they're doing where everything is optimized for console and it's supposed to make everything better with better frames. I'm excited. I'm going to make like 5 different characters. You know, what do you way up? Yeah. I mean, I think I have one PvP character made, and then my other 2 characters are PvE. But one of my PvE characters has all my shit, like my weapons and stuff. And then like my other character doesn't. But your cosmetics, they all go through. But there's now here's the thing. Because a lot of people are going to get upset if they start playing, right? And I need to remind you guys, right? And I'm not just saying Yuji, I'm saying anyone in general who's going to be playing this fucking game.
Yeah.
Remember what scenario you're going into. If you go into a private server, right? If you go into a privately owned server that you build one for your friends, you can have the whole map open and you could do whatever scenario and stuff like that, right? Server doesn't close.
Okay.
But in order for you to get the unlocks, in order for you to get the weapons, the gear, you need to play the PvE servers to be able to unlock all that stuff.
Oh shit. Okay.
PvE.
Yeah.
You have to do those live servers to be able to unlock everything. And I'm talking about the weapons and the gear. You know, and that, you know, that's, you have to do those to be able to progress. Now, each scenario is different. Like I said, you have a volcano map, you have an ice map, you have a this and that. So, but each scenario takes I think it's like 6 weeks for each scenario.
Okay.
Honestly, you could finish each scenario in a couple days. Are you able to drink Pepsi while eating peanut butter chasing rats in the sewer? It's actually funny. There's actually Ninja Turtle references in this game. In like, yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. It's more intriguing.
I actually have a screenshot of it. It's like it's a table with a bunch of pizza on the table, because one of the foods that you could make food in this game, and there's 10 times more food in this game than there is in Fallout. And yes, you can make pizza. They got burritos, they got tacos, they got yogurt, they got alcoholic beverages, they got potions.
It kind of reminds me of Windrose's fucking menu. Like, there's a huge fucking allotment of shit you can craft, like food-wise, in Windrose.
It's about the same. And,
that's pretty sick.
And you want to know something to kind of compare it to Windrose? You do need to chop the trees. You need to hit the rocks and able to get that stuff. If you could be a Ninja Turtle, what Ninja Turtle would you be?
That's all no question. That's no question. Mine is sitting right up there, bro. Donatello.
Yeah, we're trying to finish the story. Stop interrupting, D. So where was I now? So the scenario. But remember, every couple of weeks, the servers will shut down. And you will have to, now, this is the part that gets confusing, right? The server shuts down, right? The public server shuts down. Mm-hmm. You start from 0. But listen to me, okay? Because and I'm saying because this is the part that gets confusing for everybody. All your stuff that you get, mm-hmm. It goes into this thing called a spatial backpack. Mm-hmm. So with this spatial backpack, let's say, so like if I don't even have the game downloaded on PC, but if I showed you my spatial backpack right now, I have over 2 million pieces of wood, several million pieces of silver, gold, copper, and all that stuff, right? This is stuff that you can use to pull out to use for the future, or you could keep on building it up to use for your Eternal Land, but Eternal Land's kind of whack. I'm not even going to get into Eternal Land.
Okay.
Eternal Land is just literally a map where you just build stuff and chillin'. That's it. You don't do anything else in there. It's
okay.
Yeah.
So there's no like even AI enemies, nothing like that?
No AI enemies. No. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's weird because it's got restrictions. I don't know. I can't explain that part too much. But back to the part when the server shuts down, and this is if you're in a public, all right? This is if you're in a public. Your stuff goes away, you start from zero. Your weapons, you keep all your blueprints for your weapons. You're able to rebuild those weapons in the future again and all that stuff. So that's not an issue. But all your physical stuff, you will have to work to get again. But that's what makes these games fun. I'm just saying, because now you get to rebuild your home a different way that you didn't want to do it before, right? But if you want to build your house the same way, you can blueprint your house and just have it rebuilt. You just have to make sure you have the material. That's all.
That's fucking funny.
You know?
Interesting.
I'm not even getting into that because I just said I just said I'm trying to finish this story. And this isn't even BRVG, and this is the only gaming story we really have today. But yeah, man, these are the things that people need to be warned about before they're just like, I lost all my shit. Oh my God. And I'm just like, no, this is where games are going to, right? Rust does it. The season ends, the server shuts down, you start over again, and then you do the whole thing. You either go into a different scenario, or you do the same one to get your XP up.
So my only question is, when you said that you keep the blueprints to the weapons you had previously,
and your food and stuff like that.
So if you start off at 0, do the weapons have a level in order to use them?
That's a great question. Yes, they do. So if I have
blueprints for a great weapon, I can't craft it at like level 2.
No, that's not true. So it's the weapon gear. You know how like in Breakpoint, you have like the weapon levels? Yeah. It's done by that. So if you make a level 40 weapon and you're a level 5, you can't. The blueprint does not matter.
Okay.
Now, what I would suggest at the end of every season, make you a weapon that's a low level so that you can put it in your spatial backpack and pull it out immediately. Because when you start the game, you start off with a wrench and a pistol. And it's not a good pistol. It's a Desert Eagle. And you know how a Desert Eagle is.
I like Desert Eagles.
You do? Okay, then you might be fine then.
I do like desert. Well, I'm a pistolero. Like I like pistol builds and shit.
The pistols are really cool. I use the G17, the Glock.
Okay.
And it's super pop 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 pop. It's super smooth. The Desert Eagle is more like pop pop pop.
It's just a lot of power behind the fucking pop.
Yes, and you do get a lot of power. The melee weapons are my favorite. I have a sword and shit like that. I'm trying to think what else I should really kind of put out there before you get into this game, because like this is like, it's a lot to it's an overwhelming game, but if you like open world survival games, this is a game that you're going to want to play because food and drinks matter, potions matter, healing stuff matters, and then when you get to the enemies, there's different enemies. You have zombie-like creatures. Then you have like the
TV monitors on their heads running at you.
The TV. Then there's the one with the farmhouse light. They're weird creatures, but they're fucking cool, right? So I'm very excited. August 25th, the game comes out. It's gonna be a fun one. And remember, if you build a house and you want something cool and you don't have it or can't buy it, I could put it in your house. And that means furniture, wall prints, all that stuff. So I think that's what makes the game fun, is that I could pay for something and I could build it on your property. And you want to know something cool about the property building too?
What's up?
They snap together.
What?
The properties snap together.
Oh no, so that part I got. I'm talking about this Dumbledore.
He keeps on going. I keep on saying, I'm trying to finish the story.
This fucking guy.
And first off, daylight savings time is the stupidest fucking thing in the world. Why are we changing the fucking time? It's fucking stupid. But yeah, once Human is coming out August 13th for console, I am hoping to be able to play with a bunch of my homies there. It is like the Division.
It is cross-play too, like cross-platform.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You can play it from mobile to console to PC.
Also cross-progression, as you mentioned. So any progress you made on any other device, you can make on console and go back and forth between console, mobile, PC, so on and so forth. Yep.
I cannot wait to get really cool. all my shit back. You know, to be able to play this game on console. Mm-hmm. I am so excited. Mm-hmm. So D's talk about daylight savings time. If they don't change it, good. There's a lot of states already in the United States that are not doing daylight savings time. It's fucking stupid. It doesn't make any fucking sense why we're changing the time of the hour of the day. I don't get it.
I mean, I stopped caring after digital time started coming into play, and it just switched itself, so I didn't have to worry about running to my clock and fucking touching the buttons and shit.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Why are we changing the time? Yeah, but yeah, let's get into movie news right now. So, breaking news. Mm-hmm. This just broke 6 minutes ago.
Okay.
The Batman 2 has been delayed to 2028.
Oh, shit. It's GTA 6 all over again. It's GTA 6 all over again. But now with Batman.
Yeah, so the Batman Part 2 is now set to release February 18th, 2028.
Did they say why?
Nope.
So it's probably editing.
They're still filming the movie. They're not even in the editing stage right now. They're still filming.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so you know what? It's viable. It's viable. I'm not mad at it. Fuck it. If it's good, it's worth the wait, man. If it's good, it's worth the wait.
Look, some people will say that it's the worst Batman ever, but I just think that they're fucking haters.
Oh yeah, those are the people that I like to call jaded. James Gunn,
probably beefy over he gets the use of the Batman. Yeah, and here is the official poster for it too.
For Batman? Looks very Batman Forever. I mean, not Batman Forever. Batman Beyond.
Yeah, Batman Beyond. James Gunn and the Batman director. There is no beef. And you know why there is no beef? Because the Batman movie for the DCU is not even close to being even in production. They're not working on that movie right now.
Yeah, no, not yet.
They're not working on that movie. They're working on like 6 other DC films before they even touch Batman in the DCU. There is like James Gunn has said this several times. That's a corny poster. Movies whack. Call me Jada. Don't like Batman. Nolan did it already. So did Tim Burton. So did Joel Schumacher.
Yeah. This is true. Same thing could be said about Spider-Man.
Don't even get me fucking started with that.
Same thing could get said about Spider-Man. Can't make the argument without accepting the clause, bro.
Fucking Dungeon, I'll tell you what, Skays. When people like you find everything that everybody likes so fucking bad, like you hate everything.
Favorite Batman movie? Ooh, Killing Joke.
Mine would be
it's an anime film, but it's still a movie.
Mine is Batman Returns.
Great fucking film.
For one specific scene, actually. The face-to-face scene.
Hold on a second. Do we have to fact check this motherfucker? He said Burton did a comic.
They're all comic book Batman.
It's okay.
What digital gamers don't want to support physical gamers when we try to support you guys by telling them lower. What digital gamers don't want to support, fuck you, physical gamers. You guys are the reason why we're getting digital games now. It's because of you. It's not because of us. It's because of you.
This is true. This is very true.
I'm not going to support crybabies who are worried about a piece of plastic with a piece of art on it. That's what it is. That's all it is. This is America. Find something else to enjoy. If you lose your video games, go find a new hobby. Hell, I'm 38 years old and I'm probably going to start film school in the fall.
You pull the fucking This is America card. I love it.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we don't support you physical guys because you guys are crying too much. We don't support crybabies. That's just all it is. You people are crying too much about the inevitable. And when the inevitable comes, you guys are going to cry even more. You guys have nothing. This is why we're glad you guys are going to lose in the end, and we will be here laughing. When you're laughing and when we lose stuff, we're going to find better hobbies. We're going to find better things to do. You know, we're going to go outside, film stuff.
Do I have to go back in my fucking game closet? Do I have to go back in there and pull out tabletops?
Video games are not that important to me. They're not that important. They're just not.
You're losing. We ain't losing.
People, you're the only person, D, who is fighting this fight, and you're fighting this fight on an island. You're on an island, and that island is being succumbed by a tsunami of people who don't give a shit.
The island is smaller than Puerto Rico, and that's small.
Yeah, and I love you, bro. But this is it. You gotta let it go. It's over. The war is over. There's a new.
I admire the man's conviction. I admire it. I will always say that. I admire a man that can stand his fucking ground and, stand on his hill and die on it. You know what I mean?
Because you guys think you're going to be laughing if we lose stuff, but we're going to be laughing when you guys have nothing new to play.
Exactly.
You guys are going to be stuck playing fucking Black from 1996 on PS2, which was a good game, by the way. But you guys are going to be stuck playing these primitive games. Who cares? Then why did Sony stress that the new God of War Laffy game is on physical? That's their prerogative, not mine.
We're not Xbox. We're just supporters of whatever they're fucking doing to move it forward, man.
And let's be real. Even though that guys like me and Gio are excited for a game like God of War Laffy, no one is going to buy that game because too many people are too jaded. Are too jaded and too upset at the fact that a woman is taking over the God of War series, and that's why that game. And that's not me or Gio, because we've openly said how excited we are for this game.
I love Bayonetta.
Yeah, but there are people who don't want that. There are people who don't want that. So if you want to, if you want to ask Sony about why they're going to put that on physical, it's because they know no one's going to buy it.
Pretty much, all the sales are going to go digital. Sorry to say. All this is going digital.
I don't know if you read the article. That shit doesn't start until 2028, so you still have 2 years. So there's still going to be games coming out on physical until that time. I don't care. I just don't care. Remember 0074 player? Yeah. And that's digital now.
Here you go. This is just for you, D. Digital games currently dominate the market, making up over 80% on console sales and nearly 95% when including PC titles.
Gio, wait, that report? Okay, there's controversy on the report because after that came out,
There's a few.
Yeah.
There's definitely a few.
Yeah, because it's been brought up that those numbers have been manipulated. So I'm going to put that out there. I'm going to put that out there right now. So whatever. I don't know what those real numbers are, but the fact of the matter is, you physical guys don't stand a chance anymore.
I mean, that's.
You guys just don't. You guys just need to embrace the suck. Bro, those numbers were fake because they were included DLCs. Yeah, I already mentioned that those numbers were fabricated already. Yeah, those numbers were already fabricated. But the fact of the matter is, nobody wants physical anymore. The only people who want physical are people who are crying about it. It's over. It's over. Now, can I please get on to the next story? Jesus fucking Christ.
Here's another reason.
What?
Companies like Sony gravitate towards no disc policies because they keep the full $70 to $80 from the sale of a first-party digital game, whereas they have to give at least 30% of the revenue from each physical game to sale retailers.
And I don't want to hear, oh, you could share the game with your friend. I don't give a fuck about that. The game, the physical disc is going to break. I don't want a fucking hand-me-down. Keep your fucking game.
Game share, baby. My entire library, now my wife has it. Game
Digital,
share.
Baby. Digital. Now,
she doesn't even buy shit. She's like, every game is accessible.
Now, look, I truly hope this is the last time I have to fucking talk about this, because I'm starting to really get pissed off about this, because it's over and over and over again. And this is not just D. It's so many fucking people that I'm seeing. Oh, the physical. Oh my God, I'm going to be able to hold the fucking game anymore. Who gives a
There you have it. Oh, did you just throw out your fucking voice? Yeah, drink some. Yeah, hydrate. Where's the hydrate button on this fucking thing?
Who gives a fuck? It's a piece of plastic that has been around for 40 fucking years, that has proven itself time and time again to be unreliable, just as unreliable as the GTA RP servers that I play on, okay? It is unreliable and they don't work anymore. Digital has always been the forefront, and it hasn't been for games, okay? Digital games are not in anymore, okay? Digital media is where, and when I mean digital, I meant digital media does not need to go inside of these fucking things anymore. You have to stop. Let it go. It's done. It's over with. You guys lost. Then you might as well call your podcast Bong Rips and Digital Video Games. That doesn't even make sense, because there are video games that have came up before the digital era. What do you listen, D? You have no dog in the fight. Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I love you. You're my boy. I respect everything that you do, but you've got no dog in the fight. Okay, the only physical media that matters is music, movies, and tabletop. That's it.
Whatever can be easily monetized. Can't fucking monetize the packaging.
Now, for the last fucking time, can I please get on to the next fucking story? Because the shit that's pissing me off right now, and I'm legitimately pissed off. This has to be the last time this topic is fucking brought up. This fucking beating a dead fucking horse while it's still bleeding out of its asshole thing is fucking aggravating, and it's fucking frustrating, okay? Cry to somebody else about it. I've told you every single week for the last 6 weeks that I don't give a fuck. You guys with your physical copies are worrying about something that is less than, okay? You have more things to worry about, okay? Because your physical games are going to be broken by somebody, stolen by somebody, okay? Scratched, melted. I'm done. I never want to talk about this fucking subject ever again in public or in fucking private. It is a stupid topic. It's gotten people fucking crazy for no fucking reason. Like they're fucking buying fucking toilet paper from COVID times again. It's ridiculous. You're beating a dead horse. Physical is done. You want physical media? Go buy a fucking dildo.
That's physical.
This is the last time I'm ever talking about this shit.
Came in, damn it, D.
The last time I'm fucking talking about this shit. We need Jay back. Clean used to give a fuck. Now he doesn't. And I'm gonna say the same thing to Jay. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't. Okay, I don't. If they take away my video games, I'm gonna go fucking jerk off and film a fucking movie. Okay, like.
Definitely a better use of the time.
I don't know what is wrong with you fucking people lately, but all you fucking people want to do is piss me the fuck off. And I mean everybody. Everybody wants to get me pissed off this week. Okay? You want to see a pissed off Sanchez? You're about to get a fucking pissed off Sanchez. Okay? I'm so fucking done. You want Jay back so that he can say you could hear someone be on your side about physical media? I'm so happy for you. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, it's getting clipped. It's gonna get clipped.
Send your mama straight up to the stove. Tell that bitch to bring home a Fago.
The last time I'm fucking talking about this shit, because it's fucking stupid. Stop fucking crying. So right. Next story.
Next. Let's get it. Holy shit, this guy is he's a looker. He looks like somebody I went to high school with, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, so a man. Okay, so this is a fucking story, okay? So staff opened up 9 a.m. expecting a quiet Saturday, and they found the man, a finished record, and a fresh set list taped to the register. Okay? Enrique Guzzi Guzman was detained Saturday after employees discovered he had been locked inside the Guitar Center overnight and used the demo gear to record what he called a full album. Okay, Guzzi reportedly hid in a soundproof drum room at close and emerged once the lights went off to finally get in some real studio time. And investigators say he tracked 11 songs on the $1,900 demo interface using floor model guitars, amps, and a display mic. He allegedly named the record Locked In and left handwritten liner notes crediting the night staff who weren't there. Witnesses say he had set up a merch table by morning stacked with CDs he'd burned on a demo laptop. And when staff found them, Guzzi calmly asked if they wanted to hear the single before he was escorted out. Several employees reportedly admitted out loud that the mix actually slapped before management finally called the police. In 21 years running this store, I've caught people testing gear all day. This is the first customer who left with a discography.
Jesus Christ. What's crazy is I've heard this story multiple times, but there's different names behind it. Devin Marsh, 29, detained Saturday after employees discovered he'd been locked in a Guitar Center overnight. Zachary Song was detained Saturday after employees discovered he had been locked in Guitar Center overnight and used demo gear to record an album. So this is the first. Is this like a fucking trend going around right now?
No, wait. I'm reading. I'm looking right now. All right. So this is something that people are doing. People are doing this. Trend. This is a trend.
Oh, for fuck's sake! This. If we would have done this shit back then, it would have been horrible for us.
We would have been rich by now.
Possibly.
And then on top of that, they just promoted this album too.
Oh, fuck me.
Very good stuff. But yeah, I mean,
it was the one interview with a Guitar Center employee that says, you know, with all due respect, like the album actually slaps. Like it was actually good, which is insane.
Can you be mad at him? Can you really be mad at him?
He didn't steal the gear. He just utilized it. Yeah, so there's some.
He was testing it out. He was testing it out, and that was it. You know,
I mean, the only thing offensive there would be like the closing hours. You know, he was there when doors were locked and closed. So
yeah,
yes. But other than that, listen, man, more power to him for being ingenuitive as possible and doing all that shit. Because goddamn, that takes balls, bro. That takes balls to do.
Oh yes, it actually does. Next story. I know how much you love AI.
Yay. Yay.
So there is have you seen the fucking what's it called? It's the little human robot things.
Yeah.
The ones that people keep on kicking around.
Mm-hmm. Jackasses use fucking prostate exam Steve-O. in their next
Oh
move.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. It was a Unitree G1. Unitree G1. Unitree G1. I love me some AI digital stuff. Well, this is not AI digital. Well, I guess like the footage got taken off or I can't find it or something. But one of these Unitree G1 robots attacked. It started doing like a bunch of kickflips and shit. Okay, I got it right here. Look at this shit.
Oh boy. That's all we need, man. Skynet.
Look. Yo, it's doing Conor McGregor kicks, yo.
The worst part is this guy can't pull nothing.
No.
He can't pull nothing.
Look at him. He's doing fucking martial arts.
What are we doing? Why are we like creating our demise? Like literally. We're like purposely creating our ops. Like this
Look at this fucking it's even doing the
give me a sledgehammer, I'll stop it. Yo, Lucky, what's up, man? But yeah, for real.
Look at it. It's actually doing fucking martial arts.
No.
Gio, it's literally doing a fucking woosah pose in the end. Do you see this?
Dude, it's like, hold on. It breathed. It took a breath. It said, this is a step beyond what we needed these things to do.
Super kick. High kick. Woosah.
Man, I can understand if we were programming these motherfuckers to do our laundry or something better. But to program them to do this shit, you're planning something, bro. If I see a bunch of cloaked, hooded, masked motherfuckers with blue lights, yo, we're gonna have fucking AI ninjas. Like, and look how imagine how fast they can move too.
Yo,
bro,
this one's throwing.
I'm scared. Yes.
Bro, this is one of the most craziest. I mean, I can't.
Hold on, this homeboy trying to grab it by the nape like a cat. You saw that? Watch, he's like, I grab it here. I grab it. Oh fuck! I grab it here.
Yo, that is fucking. No. I don't like that, dude. A martial arts robot.
We don't need it. Like we. Hey, man. Look, this better just be the beginning of BattleBots. Like that's it. Like the new version of BattleBots. I hope that's it. That's what we're doing here. Is we're just creating the next gen of BattleBots so we can see robots beat the shit out of each other until they're shrapnel. And not have to worry about seeing somebody pull their fucking leg in the first 20-something seconds of a fucking match.
But there is a conversation though. Why are we teaching robots martial arts and why are they doing it so good?
That's what I'm saying. Like, instead of teaching them to do laundry or help an old lady fucking use her wheelchair or walker, something, useful. Like, we're programming to do this shit. Now, see if they're training them to use a fucking firing range, bro. That's some scary shit. If they're already on a firing range, I'm breaking up this motherfucker. Because that's fucking crazy. No way. No fucking.
Yeah, we're going back to Batman.
Unbelievable.
We just got something. We just got something. We just got something.
More juice.
It's snowing. All right, we got a teaser. Ooh, you hear the upgrade in the fucking song? All right, we got a teaser. Not bad. Not bad.
The song sounds very, very Tim Burton-y.
And it's upgraded. Did you hear how that ending went up?
it got very Tim Burton-y with the horns and strings at the end.
Yep.
So I don't know. Rumors could be true. They might be introducing freeze because of the fucking snow.
So what's this you just put in here? He's trolling doctors and therapists. They're actually AI. I've heard about this. How people are fucking going into interviews and doing like AI shit like that. Yeah, I've been hearing about this.
This is insane.
Why? This is
insane.
Why are we doing this? It's one thing to fake artwork, right? But it's another one when you're faking yourself. I don't even know what to say about that.
Dude, it's insane. It's absolutely fucking insane. What's even crazier is the use of AI as a therapy. You know what I mean? Like, I can understand remember, there's many facets to be considered therapy. You could distractions can be considered therapy, whether it be artwork or whatever the case may be. But this is on a whole level of a whole other level of shit, dude. This is a programmed fucking rabbit or program basically guiding
making you knew who you are. Like it's
it's advising you, fucking, counseling you, all this other crazy shit. It's a little weird. It's a little weird, the over dependency on this shit.
The over dependency is right. That is what that's where I'm at with it. Like I've always said, use it, but use it as a tool.
You know what this teeters on? You know what this honestly teeters towards? Towards the whole AI girlfriend boyfriend shit. This is on the same fucking wavelength as that, where you're replacing real human feelings and emotions and shit with a fucking machine. It's insane to me. Insane. It fascinates me that people didn't want to listen to their fucking parents, but they're willingly listening to a server in a data center they know nothing about. Abso-fucking-lutely. I couldn't have said it better.
And then the data centers are the reason why our bills are going up, and they're polluting our waters. I sound like a fucking environmentalist. I just care about things,
All you need now is a sign behind you.
Yeah, this is fucking crazy, dude. So next story, what the fuck is going on in Hudson County?
Well, a lot has been going on in Hudson County. If we want to talk crazy violent acts, but.
I wasn't talking about violent. Read this.
This is a whole other ordeal. Multiple police officers from Union City, Guttenberg, and North Bergen have been having orgy vacations in Colombia. I guess these are the guys that couldn't get just could I don't want to say it. It's too deep a joke.
Now, someone over here said you guys are taking trips to Colombia is crazy. Why Brian never got invited?
That part and all this vacationing going to Colombia.
Now here's the thing. Someone said chill out.
Hold on, because that kind of explains the conditions in Hudson County. The reason why some streets are still unpaved. Some shit is still fucking low fucking budget. It's because this is where the money's going, so they could fuck each other in Colombia.
Now listen to this comment here. Chill out, guys. It's a humorous post. We heard about the story, so we found it comical to share how these stories go around. So, what stories are you fucking hearing? Because if you're saying it's humorous, what are the stories? What are the stories that you're hearing? That these three police departments are hand in hand, and it's funny too because there are other bordering police departments next to it, like Jersey City and Weehawken, that are not mentioned here. I'm not saying that they are.
Surprised West New York is not on this list. I'm surprised West New York is not on this list because that's insane to me.
I wish we could answer that. We don't know.
Swinging a wife swap, possibly. I mean, shit, whatever's in their budget, I guess. I don't fucking know.
the Hudson County Police Department had to make their own Bohemian Grove.
I lived in Guttenberg on 68th Street for years, bro. It's literally 4 blocks wide and like 6 blocks long. That's all it is, bro.
How is there more police that work for Guttenberg than there are actually citizens that live in Guttenberg?
Dude, Guttenberg is that big and has its own fire department, EMS, and police.
And school. It has a school. It has a school too.
And it shares the high school with North Bergen.
Yeah, hang on, let's Google Maps this shit.
There's another school between them too. Isn't there? Yeah. Robert Pattinson?
Yep. No, that's an actor. Robert Waters.
Robert Waters. God damn it, excuse me. Robert Pattinson. Batman, yo. We went to school at Batman, dog. No, but yeah, dude, that's insane. For a town that small to have all these, like, yo, there's too many. It's overpopulated, bro. Overpopulated. Oh, he's done. He's done. Robbie P fucking killed him. The Robbie P killed him. Sorry, guys. Show's over.
My fucking God. Oh my God. So we're gonna show you. And it's funny because it's New York, and then it's literally west. There's West New York. There's North Bergen. There's Guttenberg right there.
In between all that shit is a speckle of love. That's all it is.
There's West New York. You got Woodcliff, which Woodcliff is not even. Like, I don't know what the fuck Woodcliff is. That's like the.
I think those people in general just emancipated themselves from the rest of the county.
Yeah, but it's so small. It's literally like these 4 blocks here. It's insane.
It's up to Park Avenue and then up to Kennedy Boulevard. 6 blocks between them. That's it.
And they have all this shit.
It's incredible to me. Incredible. And they've declined maybe like 3 or 4 fucking times within the past 20 years. Like added wings, remodified wings, they've done so much shit to that school alone. So they definitely got the budget because it's fucking populated.
They do a little too much of a little too much. You know what I mean? And it's a little too much.
Yeah, no, it's too damn. And his own projects, church, like I think there's 2 projects in Guttenberg. The one on 68th and Palisade and the one on Broadway and 69th.
Yeah, nah. All right, so our final wait a minute. We have 2 more things here. Two more things. Actually, we'll go through this real quick. Actually, the rest of the stuff is actually movie stuff. So the last thing is X-Men. Then we're going to do the last thing is X-Men. But the first thing here, Sony Pictures has announced today that they're moving forward with the Django Zorro sequel for a big screen continuation of a story that was hatched in a 7-issue crossover comic book series written by Quentin Tarantino. Now, the comic was published back in 2014 and was considered maybe the closest Tarantino might come to a sequel and continuation of the adventures of the slave turned bounty hunter played by Jamie Foxx in the film Django Unchained. But Tarantino will not be directing this film, though I understand that this film has his blessing to move forward at Sony, where he's expected to make his final film as a director. The project right now is in early development, with Helgeland scripting a new story that follows on from the comic series. And in that comic, Django continued to track despicable prey as a bounty hunter and developed a kinship with Don Diego de la Vega, who was played by Anthony Hopkins in the 1998 TriStar film The Mask of Zorro. You know, where Don Diego passed on the Zorro mantle to Alejandro Murrieta, which was Antonio Banderas. So this is a new script that's going to focus on a young Zorro. How many M-bombs are they going to drop in this new movie? Who knows? So what do you feel about this, guys? What are your thoughts on this? This is exciting. A Django Zorro movie.
I mean, it's an interesting concept. It's definitely an interesting concept. They both take place around the same eras, so I could see it fit. And if you think about, at that time, Hispanics in America and Spanish people, and Black people in America were kind of on the same playing field. So it's definitely understandable. That's pretty crazy. I'm with it.
We have more breaking news. This Dying Light: The Beast has been canceled by PlayStation and has issued refunds to gamers. Yeah, that's all there is. That's literally all it says. Literally all it says in this article. The next story that we have here is Nightmare on Elm Street is making a comeback. There is a new Nightmare on Elm Street movie coming out. And yeah, from what I'm understanding, this is going to be taking place in the world of Nightmare on Elm Street, not necessarily like a Nightmare on Elm Street. Kind of like what they're doing with Crystal Lake. I'm sure I just found out what Crystal Lake was yesterday. Are you familiar with what Crystal Lake is, Gio?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so they're doing the same thing with Nightmare on Elm Street. But it also but from what I've also been reading is that they canceled a bunch of Jason projects that were going to be coming out in the future. And I don't know, I'm still learning a lot about that, but in the midst of that, the Wes Craven estate has exclusively given the rights to Nightmare on Elm Street to Paramount, which I'm not mad at. I really do. I like Paramount. I like the stuff that they're putting out there. And this is going to be a new era for the Nightmare on Elm Street series. And what we're going to get in the future, I'm not sure. But they have said that they are not looking to reboot it. You know? So whatever that means, you know, we're going to have to see. You have any thoughts about this one, Gio?
Man, no, not really. Not really. I mean, shit.
You know, they're gonna expand the universe. Expand the universe.
It's kind of like what Sam Raimi did with the Evil Dead universe, where he kind of like, you know, left the reins to everybody else for the reason of expanding the Evil Dead universe, which was kind of teased in that Mummy movie. Like a lot of people mentioned that Mummy film was more of an Evil Dead universe, you know, fitting than it was a Universal Monsters ordeal. So it's understandable, you know, for, you know, the creators of a franchise or of a brand to fucking want to hand it over for it to be expanded. I mean, in a way, it helps it live on. Like, it really does expand the life of it. So I'm not against it. I'm not mad at it at all. Like,
all right. Now, the final story that we have, there is some crazy rumors going around right now about Adam Driver. Okay.
Okay. Before we get into that, because I got many thoughts, let me take my debate.
And I heard that the new Evil Dead movie flopped, man. People want to know when they're going to bring back a meathead and stop trying to force chicks down everybody's throat. You want to know something? I read something that I think it got canceled. I think some of the future of that stuff got canceled. Okay, so it's not canceled.
I just told you exactly what the reason. Sam Raimi is purposely leaving the reins to every other, you know, director that wants to get their hands into the Evil Dead universe. He's not opposed to people expanding it and, you know, developing more on the stories. So it's
I just think that people don't like new things. I think that's the problem. I really think, especially when it comes to like when they want to expand universes. I mean, these are worlds that I like. You know what's one world that I really want them to like really dive into again?
Go.
Westworld.
Word.
There was so much there. You know what I mean?
You know what,
and people don't seem to realize that if they bring it back, it's like
what I feel like it is more now is people are not as susceptible to change as we used to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be susceptible. Everybody wants things to stay the way they are because they're so fucking comfortable in their little bubbles, under their little rocks, in their little fucking patch of land. Yeah. Dude, get the fuck out of there. Expand, bro. Like, shit changes. Yeah. And if you're not with it for the fucking change, then just don't watch it.
Yeah, do you really think Freddy was just terrorizing 3 kids? Come on.
It was definitely more behind that. Definitely more behind.
But now this news with Adam Driver being Magneto. I mean, I am a huge Adam Driver fan, and that's outside of Star Wars. I mean, he has done a wonderful set of movies and has shown his chops as an actor.
I watched a film with him called 65. and it was about, you know, somebody from another planet who comes down to Earth or goes to like a different dimension, but in that dimension it's Earth, like
Oh
within the
yeah, I heard about that one. Yeah.
Holy shit. Like, to say that Adam Driver's acting chops have only gotten better and better with time, it's an understatement, bro. Like, the guy has the chops to portray any fucking role thrown at him. Now, we're talking about Magneto here.
Yeah.
Magneto is one of my all-time favorite fucking Marvel villains in history. His beliefs, what he stands for, how he represents his stance, like his boldness when it comes to certain situations. Magneto was always a fucking G. So I'm not gonna lie, Ian McKellen, awesome. But if we deep down to brass tacks, Magneto was never like an old ass man. We never got introduced to an old ass fucking wrinkly motherfucker hardly able to stand. That was never the Magneto we got portrayed. Every time we saw Magneto, he was a buff motherfucker. He just looked old because he had white fucking hair.
Yeah.
So
now, yeah. Now, first thing from the dungeon, that's completely false because
it's not. It's disproved. McDonald's actually spoiled it.
Yeah, because Sony owns the rights to Madam Web, and they just made a Madam Web movie. So that's
McDonald's spoiled that. They fucked up. McDonald's released a toy line promoting the Spider-Man thing, and one of the book bags that were released was themed on Phoenix, who is Jean Grey. So yes, she is in the film, and Sadie Sink is gonna play her. Let's get the rumors out of the way.
there you go. You know, but are they gonna have? Are they gonna have to pick a Professor X who's the same age as him? No, they don't have to.
No, they do not. They do not. They do not.
I've heard a really interesting rumor of who could be playing Professor X. One of the people, an American, which I kind of have to think, because Professor X from the X-Men cartoon was American. If you kind of think about it, he was American. It was just that we associated him with Patrick Stewart, you know? But from what I am reading, and this is one of the craziest castings I've heard, and one that I will back up because I'm watching him currently in Cape Fear. Patrick Wilson.
Owlman from fucking
Yes.
I'm not mad at it.
I for some odd reason, I'm not mad at it.
Another casting rumor is Bill Skarsgård.
Yep, that's the other one. Bill Skarsgård was the other name that's being brought up. And people are just like, well, why not a British guy? Well, that's because Professor X is not British.
No, he wasn't British. Now,
he's an American man.
Putting Patrick Wilson side by side with Adam Driver is not a bad look.
I'm saying those two could, and I think this could be the break that Patrick Wilson's looking for.
I mean, he was incredible in the Conjuring series, and the Insidious role. Look, incredible.
In Cape Fear right now.
I can only imagine.
Oh my God, him, and Javier Bardem, they're back and forth together is amazing. I have no issue, and I'm actually okay with this. I thought they were going for Denzel Washington as Magneto. That was a rumor. That they were going to do a multiverse thing with Magneto, and I actually expressed, as long as they did it correctly and it had something to do with the civil rights, then I think it could work. But
this here, I'm with it. I'm not against this at all.
I need to start doing my fan casting videos again, right?
Like, just to see, if you think about it, just to see these rumored castings, if you look at the ages they're at, look at the ages they're putting them at.
They're perfect.
A character like Sadie Sink as Jean Grey makes perfect sense because the age gap makes sense. She would be a student of Xavier. So yes,
and Patrick and how old is Patrick?
Patrick Stewart? Oldest.
Patrick Wilson.
53.
Perfect. Is it X-Men coming out in 2028? I think it is.
Possible. I mean, dude, there's a whole mutant saga being planned.
Yeah, like, I know, but I think Dee's correct about that because they were saying 2028, and that the big rumor is that it's going to be Avengers versus the X-Men. So I have no issue with that, especially because remember, the X-Men are mutants. They are different to what the Avengers are. You know what I mean? Even though in all respects, everyone is kind of a mutant.
Well, yeah, most of the Avengers are manufactured heroes rather than, genetic heroes. That's where
so there's a big fight here. Exactly. There is a story there. What's your daily mocha count, Gio?
As of right now, I got one in the fridge, baby. I got one in the fridge.
Beautiful. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming to another episode of Morning Rips. Before Gio, do you mind if I take this final thought real quick?
Absolutely, but not before we talk about our boys over at Hemper, because goddamn, it's always good to talk about our people over at Hemper because they hold it the fuck down. I'm talking about customer service. I'm talking about product. I'm talking about a fucking catalog of fucking bongs, cleaning materials, fucking pipes, ashtrays, grinders, so on and so forth. You name it, they got it. Anything to enhance your fucking smoking experience, Hemper is holding it the fuck down. So do yourselves a favor. Hit Hemper up. Check out hemper.co and also be sure to use code BRVG when you check out, especially if you're checking out one of 3 fucking subscribed tiers that you can fucking decide on right now. That's each month a fucking box comes to your doorstep with a themed bong inside of it and all the accessories that come around to play with it. So do it. Check it the fuck out. Hemper.co/BRVG. Take it away, Sanch.
And Gio, the only reason why I'm taking this just today because I want to
talk.
I lost one of my sergeants this week. I lost one of my sergeants this week. And it fucking hurts. Okay? This is the first time that I've lost someone who I served with and I lose them outside, right? And just a quick thing about him. I was talking about him on DD214, but for those who don't know, and I think this is an important message to say. Now, I'm not assuming how he passed. I'm not going to make any assumptions. But some of the certain posts that I have read, they had said, reach out to somebody. Okay. And Gio has been saying this every single episode, whether it's Morning Rips or BRVG. We've been doing it on DD214 since the first episode. I didn't interact a lot with Sergeant John Vocal, but when I did, it would be mostly at the DFAC, right? And this was somebody who was a fucking hero, okay? I don't know much about what he did overseas, but I know that the reason why he was the rank that he was and the reason why he was so respected is because of the things that he did for other people. If you had a disagreement with him, it's because he was honest. If there was an argument, he would come back and talk to you about it later. This guy made sure that I didn't get kicked out of the Army. Because and this is a story that I've told you before, Gio. I had weight problems in the Army, and look at me. You would never think that, right? But this individual, this hero, when I was feeling down going through therapy, when there were days I wanted to fucking kill myself, then when there were days I wanted to throw myself into the fryer, I would see this guy and he would always ask me, how the hell am I doing, soldier? What the fuck are you doing today? Are you going to be at our training? This guy was always trying to make sure that the cooks got out and do fun shit because we always got to just stay in the kitchen. Yeah. And he always looked out for his soldiers and he looked out for me. And I wasn't even his soldier. I wasn't his direct soldier, but we were in the same unit together. When I would be struggling with PT or with my push-ups, he would be in my ear. You got this. Keep going. But we're losing those types of people every single fucking day.
Sadly.
I cannot fathom how his family is feeling right now. I cannot fathom how the people who are around him are feeling. I'm Gio. This, I have not felt heartbroken like this in years. Okay, in years. This is one of the hardest things that have been going through my head the last couple days. Just knowing that a guy that was so pure to the world is now gone. You had this. You said the same thing months now, a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago. This shit is not cool, man.
No.
This shit is not fucking cool. You know, Gio has been expending himself, letting people know the dangers of what happens when that black cloud goes over you.
That's mainly because someone to, who decided to get lost in that cloud and take her own life, as a result of. So it's important that we express, that communication and reaching out, because it matters. It really does fucking matter.
It really does matter. And for everyone watching, if it's 3 people, if it's 12, it doesn't matter. It still stays the same. There is a number that you can call. We say it all the time. That number is 988. And that's if you want to, you don't need to hit the star or nothing like that. Or you could do 1-800-273-8255. Guys, mental health is important. It is so important, whether it's men's mental health, women's mental health, kids' mental health. Mental health is mental health. I don't care. It doesn't choose gender. It doesn't choose race. It doesn't choose.
It's not discriminating at all, man.
Okay, it gets at you and it eats at you. Okay, and I do not want to see this anymore with my friends. I do not want to see this anymore with my family, but I know at the end of the day, it's something that is inevitable. And if you're feeling this way, talk to somebody. Okay, I know. Now, a lot of people talk about the veteran community and the numbers of the suicide numbers, but no one ever talks about the civilian side, right? There are people there. It doesn't matter who you are, a cop, a plumber, a doctor, a clown. Okay, you ever heard the story about Pagliacci?
Yeah.
And so, and this is kind of a joke. This is kind of a joke in a way, but it's a sad joke, right? Now the joke. Now the joke goes. Pagliacci has a show. He goes to see a doctor and he tells the doctor, I'm sad, I'm depressed. I don't know if I could go on anymore. And the doctor tells him, well, there's a show in town, a clown named Pagliacci. Maybe he could cheer you up. And the patient goes, well, doctor, I am Pagliacci. Mm-hmm. And even though that the joke itself is a joke, right? Listen to it and listen to what it actually means, because even the ones who are giving out joy, who are giving out breadcrumbs of life and knowledge, they're hurting too.
Robin Williams. So many others that could be put on that list that made a career on making everyone else happy and in turn crush themselves in the process. Chester Bennington, fucking Heath Ledger. You know what I mean? There's a lot that could go down, man. Mental health will affect the best of us and the worst of us in ways we don't fucking know. Like, it's insane. Josh Grassetti, the Broadway actor, television performer, beloved musical theater educator, known for his work on The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Something Rotten, and It Should Have Been You, died by suicide on Friday, July 10th. Look, see, you
want to know something? We briefly brought this up the other day too. That the Broadway actor. That's right. I heard about this. It is. And John Grassetti, a happy son of a bitch. Happy. Okay.
Now let me just further express.
Go ahead, please.
The names that I mentioned. These are people that had the money, the funds, the reach, like everything they needed at their disposal in order to get the help. It's just they didn't deem themselves worthy enough for the help. And that's where a lot of the other fucking struggle comes in, is when you don't see your own self-worth. It becomes a fucking problem. Like if you cannot see what you are worth, that's the part that really starts the inner turmoil and turns you against yourself, bro. You become your own worst enemy.
Yeah,
so it's bad. It's fucking bad.
Yeah, you know, I'm actually thinking of looking for a retired chaplain for mental health services for our Discord. You know, because a lot of the chaplains that we had in the military, they were kind of like our therapists, right?
Yeah.
So, and I want to try to find something like that for our Discord servers for anyone who has these hard times, because I think that, you know, we could always use a hand every now and then, you know. But also you could always reach out to us. You know,
we're not perfect, but we have enough experience to.
We hurt too.
Yeah,
we hurt too.
Exactly.
You know,
we have the experience as well, so we can relate. Definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, Gio, I appreciate it. Close the door for us, my friend.
You guys already know, man. Sanchez said everything the way it needed to be fucking said, so please don't bottle up your fucking stress and fill up your cup of water. Put the fucking cup down, which is merch that'll be available very soon. Also, be sure to do what I love to tell you guys to do every fucking episode, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Every time you see me, I'm going to tell you to do us the favor. Do yourselves the favor, do the world a favor, and do everybody that fucking loves you the favor. Please, we urge you to stick around. We love you guys.
We love you guys. We will see you guys next time. You guys have a great day. You guys have a great evening. We will be back on Friday. Tomorrow, make sure you check out JM and Dig's show. They're going to be roasting Conor McGregor, got the home run derby, and the Seattle Seahawks got sold. So there's some stories. Yeah, there's a couple stories there. So guys, thank you so much. We love you guys. We will see you guys later.
Office time, wanna start